YouTube? Hectic here. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a Warlock build that I think is pretty fun to use in Trials and Quick Play. Now, of course, in this meta, it's just terrible. I mean, using anything but the Trials Hand Cannon, Shoddy, and Graviton Spike is quite literally a challenge. Yeah, it's pretty funny. There's never been a meta that's been so oppressive that has made every other build just completely useless. However, I found a Warlock build that I actually kind of enjoy in this meta, and kind of works for my type of playstyle, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's just very strong, and a lot of people don't know about Lunafactions. Basically, the build that we're going to be talking about today has a couple of core aspects, and we'll kind of cover everything, but yeah, if you guys learned something from this video, consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. Nonetheless, guys, we're going to get right into it. Alright, starting with this build, we're going to be using a hand cannon. Now, 120s are very strong, but with Lunafactions, we actually don't need a 120 because we can basically give our 140-120 range. Now, obviously, what happens when you have a 140 that shoots at 140 rounds per minute, and you're going against a 120, assuming you both have the same amount of range. The 140 kills them faster. So, using Lunafactions with Rose or any other 140 automatically puts you at a faster TTK, which is something to factor in, and I'll explain why we're using Lunafactions in a moment. Now, for our secondary weapon of choice, we got the Inquisitor Adept. I was using this just to mess around with, especially with the transmat system, because I haven't really used green since they reintroduced Checkmate to PvP, but I heard slugs are still pretty oppressive. For our heavy of choice, we're going to be using the Unwavering Duty. We have Hammerforge, High Cal, DSR, and then Killing Tally with Fleet-Footed, and then an Adept Range mod. Alright. Now let's talk about the subclass of choice. Subclass of choice, Dawnblade. We're using Well of Radiance. This is one of the best supers for Trials. If you guys want to get a super, I would recommend running no lower than 9 super and then run at tier 5, so Well of Radiance. And then the Empowering Rift, or Empowering Rift, however you want to pronounce it. Some people call it that. Me personally, I think Empowering Rift is the only way, but let me know how you guys say it. Alright, now basically Lunafactions only work with Empowering Rifts, and then we have Burst Glide. Empowering Rifts, though, basically are a damage buff. Now, when you sit in an Empowering Rift with Lunafactions here, we got your Rifts gain the additional ability to increase weapon reload speed. Empowering Rifts makes weapons effective over long ranges. Basically, when you're in an Empowering Rift, your range is going to double. Now, after doing the math, you're going to have the same range as a 120 hand cannon, and that's pretty crazy. Now, basically, to make the build a little more oppressive, we have Burst Glide, Celestial Fire, and then Fireball Grenade. Because what we're going to do is we're going to scorch people with our Fireball Grenade, and then we have Acre Stash and Heat Rises. Then we have Ember of Searing. Defeating scorched targets grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite, which will help us get our health back. And then we got Ember of Ashes. This allows us to apply more scorched targets. Then we got Ember of Beams. Your solar super projectiles have stronger targeting acquisition. Now, where I'm on Well, that's kind of useless, but if you're on Dawnblade, make sure you have Ember of Beams. I'm just using it for the 10 super. And then we got Ember of Mercy. When you revive an ally, you and the other nearby allies gain Restoration. Picking up a fire sprite grants Restoration. That works with Ember of Searing. And then, yeah, now for our mods, we got 2 kinetic targetings for our hand cannon, 2 arc dexterities, and then 2 unflinching kinetic aims, and then we got Lunafactions. Lunafactions are very strong. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the ornament for this. We got triple athletic mods. Is there a Lunafactions ornament? I don't even know. Yeah, basically you need enhanced athletics. If you're not on Transversus Steps, a lot of people complain about it, or Ophidians, you need to have triple athletic mods, because basically it increases your strafe speed and jump height, and that's crucial. Now, if for some reason you don't like the enhanced athletic mods, just throw on Inspiration, reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power, and then instead of running double kinetic targeting, you could run a kinetic siphon, rapid kinetic weapon final blows, create an orb of power. And then on our Warlock bond, we got Triple Bomber. Reduces your grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Obviously, with this build, we have 100 class, so we're kind of tying into that class. Every time we use our class, we get our Fireball Grenade, which allows us to apply Scorch and just keep a current damage buff going. Now, for stat-wise, I'd recommend getting the highest health you can possibly get, highest super, and then followed by the highest class. Focus class, super, and health as much as you can, because that's really all that matters. Anyways, guys, sorry for the long intro. We're going to be playing Control today, so I'll kind of showcase the build. Sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy. Let's hop right into it. What the? Okay. The game decided to spawn me on the wrong side on the map. That's a new one. So with this build, we're going to play off our Empowering Rift, or Empowering Rift. As you can see, we're in our Rift. We're going to wait a moment, see if anyone peeks us here. Now, with this build, you're going to be really playing slow and kind of just sitting in your rift. And the meta is very fast, so if you're on this build, you kind of can counter the meta in a way. I mean, it doesn't shut down all solar hunters, but it can help you significantly. That guy's weak, but low-key, probably a bad gunfight to take. We're getting frozen. We're getting shot from, like, all sides of the map. This guy's a pellet. He still has ammo. No, he did not. Alright, we're good. I don't know how we're still alive, low-key. Playing passive in the meta is tough, but when you do, it works very well. We just gotta play off our Empowering Rift. Well, kinda here, but not really. I'm just not gonna take that. They're all gonna run up on me. He's one shot. Let's just back up for a moment. Okay. I don't even know what's happening. What a chaotic match. We're not even really, like, doing much. We're just kind of, like... Okay. I love how, like, that entire gunfight, that guy just threw every ability at me. There was no, like, thought process. It was just ability. So many abilities, dude. It's kind of hard to play Empowering Rifts, too. The way people play, you kind of just have to sit. Like, in 6s, it's a little harder. But if you're playing Trials, I mean, you could definitely make it work in Trials on the zone. If you kind of just sit on the zone and let people push you. People are spawning here, so... I think I'm just gonna, like... I mean, looks like we just flipped spawns, which is kind of unfortunate. Firebolt nade, toss that. We're running around with heavy and we just haven't gotten a gunfight, man. Also, don't forget lunafactions improve your hip fire. That's a big thing as well. They're like Radiant Dance machines. I just don't want to, like, take 1v1s where I know all that's going to happen is I'm just going to get clumped up and killed by, like, the same 2 people. Looks like we're going to get sandwiched here. This is not optimal. Oh, we got flinched and pushed behind. That's rough. I'm going to try and pick up the pace here, get a couple more kills, because there is not enough kills happening here. And we're not playing off the Empowering Rift as nearly as much as what I should be here, which is like kind of weird because, I mean, unless you're hip firing like that, you're kind of defeating the purpose of the build. Oh my goodness. This game, man, something else. How does that even work? I have so many questions. Not one of those shots hit me and then it just kills me through the wall. Yeah, that's a Destiny 2 server moment. Here's grab spike. We're going to get outranged here. 92. 52 to the body. I mean, look at that, bro. That's phenomenal. I mean, if my bullets would rag. Only downside is if you're using a 140 here, you kind of have to still watch your shots. But you can kind of make it work on long-range maps. This basically turns your hand cannon into a scout rifle, which is very nice. They're spawning all around the map. We're about to get our well, which could not happen any sooner. We'll just pop it and get rid of heavy. It's the Austerius trigger guy who's just always lagging. Oh my goodness, bro. That thing is so annoying. I don't even know how it's hitting me. Anyways, guys, I would like to say today's video is sponsored by Diving.net. Check them out. I'd like to recommend you a fantastic service. Diving.net, you can find teams to complete different activities like raids, dungeons, Trials of Stars, exotic farming, and many more other endgame activities. The best part about this service is that it does not require you to share your account information whatsoever. You don't need to give your login or password to order service that you like. All you have to do is select the self-play option. To do this, make sure you select something that you like, and then the self-play option will be right on the bottom of the screen. Make sure you fill out all of the boxes that you guys want. From here, you're going to click Buy Now. After doing this, you're going to be brought to a next screen, and it's going to look something like this. Make sure you guys type in code HECTIC for a 15% at checkout. Make sure you apply the coupon and then put in your email address. Your email address will be used to contact you after you check out. Diving.net has many payment methods that you guys can use. After doing all this stuff, you want to make sure you agree to the terms of service and proceed to the checkout. Diving.net is a fantastic service. I'd highly recommend you guys to check them out. Alright, we got our rift here. Now, there's no point in throwing a rift down in like a situation like this, because I mean you're just always not gonna play off of it. There's no lanes unless you really don't trust yourself to get the kill and you need a damage buff, but for the most part, like, I just don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna see myself out of this situation very fast. I won't lie, I'm struggling using anything but the meta right now. This is rough, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. We're trying. This guy's heavy, not heavy, green. Like, I just get flinched and then teamed by someone else. Yeah, it's rough, dude. I see why people don't play PvP right now, because, I mean, honestly, I don't blame anyone. If you're a new player trying to learn the game, this must be terrible for you. And, people aren't very nice out there, at least in this game, too. I'm sure that's in every game. Alright, we'll throw down a rift here. Wait for a couple people. Low-key might be worth running a zoom mod on your hand cannon, just kind of make up for the range you lose, because you get a lot of range. No. JK. I'll get credit for it. That was so toxic. I just don't want to cap zones. VPN guy. Okay. I don't know. I literally can't. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't even know if that guy hit a shot and that ragged because we got a 0 light level glitch. What a brutal match, man. The connections are just something else lately, bro. It's not even me. It's just the game. Oh well, it's the way the game flows. Not much you can do about it. This is a great opportunity to utilize our Empowering Rift. And not to mention, you can two-head one body, which is very nice. For people who aren't too frowned upon using hand cannons. Never mentioned that actually, which is a big deal. Just grab both those orbs. We did. I just like refuse to believe that rags to me. It's crazy. There's just so much. Like, that gun is just ridiculous. I swear those bullets just should not be hitting me, and they do. And even when they don't hit me, it's like I'm just always dead to it still somehow. We need to get our rift here so we can outrange this. You know what? I'm just going to throw it down here. We can peek now. Oh, you're sandwiched. AE saved me there. Luna factions, I'm telling you. It's the laggy guy. He's just gonna run at me, and he'll probably hit every shot because that gun's just. Oh my goodness, bro! I don't know what I'm playing. Wow, what a weird match, man. GG's. I mean, we got the MVP reward. I think we got an A tier there, which is pretty good. C? B+? Okay. Huh. I mean, I don't know. Build's good. I think it will be very, very strong once the meta really switches up. We got 32 kills with it. That's a win in my books. Go ahead and give the other team an accommodation. That was a fun match. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, sub to the channel. Have a great night. Peace.